goes in, not the final scene, but where he goes and like kills that guy on the car. Do you remember that part?
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, the garbage day quote, they said it. So it's like they're not trying to forget the original Silent Dead, like even if the actual story in this is so different from it. But I can understand where the story in this, because I was a bit like, what is going on in this? Like for the beginning,
it was
I realized
carnage in this. I thought it was absolute carnage. You know,
because it's very quick in terms of at the beginning. The first 10 minutes are so like, whoa, oh my god, I'm being. Like,
I quite like that bit when he killed the guy in that like hotel, and he walked back. He walked back around the corner. He walked up onto the roof.
I know, but then it's like all of a sudden he's on a bus, and then he's in a random new town, and then it's like, oh wow, everything's happening so quick. You know? Yeah. Well, actually, I'm sorry, it's not because the actual
accepted as well. Yeah.
The actual first scene is the set up at the old person's home where his like granddad dies and all that stuff. I forgot that happened, but yeah. But yeah,
the first so quick. Is his parents getting
killed. Yeah. It is interesting. I kind of don't like when movies. I know they're trying to be a bit like, oh, what's happened in the past, but I hate it where they give you. They have like a whole flashback scene at like the beginning or whatever, and then it cuts up like kind of halfway through what's happening, and then later on, every time he's asleep, you get more and more of what actually happened, and it's like, just tell us what happened.
Well, he has that voice talking to him all the time, doesn't he? The crazy voice talking to him.
That's the thing. It's an actual guy who died. Yeah. Who's in his head telling him stuff.
Yeah, but
it's not like
that doesn't happen in real life unless you believe in ghosts. Yeah. So he's like obviously got mental problems that he hears that he argues with because
it's a curse.
The voice is going.
So it's a curse that he got taken. The guy that killed his parents.
Yeah, it jumped
into him.
Yeah, because that happens at the end of this. It jumps again, doesn't it? And I hate that. I hate that sort of thing. You know, I really do.
Okay.
I don't. It's like Silent Night, Deadly Night next year is here. You know.
Well, what I don't like.
I need to see the original and.
It just is so
judge it as a stand-up film on its own. I can stand it if he was a serial killer and you go, this is the reason. This is why.
It's actually funny because every iteration of the Silent Night movies is actually different. The remake that they made in 2012 is like the story is completely different as well, and they get better. You know, it's funny. The original isn't the best one.
In this, they go, yeah, he's a bad guy, but look, the police are even worse because that guy's snatching kids and selling them on, so he's even worse.
I think you like the 2012 version.
Who saves the cat in this? Who feeds the cat?
In that one, it's just a regular serial killer. It's just a guy going around killing people. All of these movies are a guy dressed as Santa going around killing people. Yeah. But in this version, they made it supernatural.
Yeah, that's what I did. It's a supernatural thing I didn't like. Give me one or the other.
That's true. He is just a regular.
If a guy burst in here with an axe, I would fuck him up because I need to defend you. Yeah.
You've said it so many times before. You push me into the guy and then you would run away.
No, but that's a joke. That's a joke that I tell. You know what I mean? I would like defend you to the death. You know, if a guy burst, I wouldn't just sort of have an argument with him. I think he's dangerous straight away. He's got to be dealt with. You know. Mm. But if he's supernatural, what chance have I got?
Oh, that's true.
And I hate the idea.
Yeah, but I think that's why it's like in a movie terms, he's the main character because of that. They can't have, but he's a good person because he's killing people who deserve it.
That he thinks deserve it.
He's seen. They are murderers he's killing, though.
Yeah, but all the Nazis aren't. You can't just kill everybody.
Why do you keep defending the Nazis?
Because he just can't kill 30 people in a room and go, they were all bad.
I think but that's what they were trying to establish. He can physically see what they have done. He can physically see their crimes.
Yeah, but they've done something bad.
Shown their crimes, and then he'll know what they've done.
Yeah, but say someone said to me, come to a Christmas party, and I got there and it was a neo-Nazi party, and I turned to my mate and went, are they all neo-Nazis here? And he went, yeah, I thought you were into that. And we're having this conversation, I'm going like, I'm not fucking into it. And then somebody burst in the door and killed us all.
You keep doing
I'm an innocent person dragged into this.
Okay.
It's not up to him.
Let's just forget about that scene, I guess.
Yeah, but it ruined it for me. It's like, it's not up to him to judge. It's not up to me to I can't go around killing people and go like...
Any of my fellow Nazi viewers?
He overcharged me for my kestrel, you know what I mean? Because my beer is very important to me. That's not something you should... And then to like redeem him by going, there's someone even worse.
Their crimes aren't just like random stuff. They're like really bad people.
So what do all the Nazis do in this film then? Tell me what all the crimes are.
How are you defending them? They're Nazis. They deserve to die for that.
Just for being Nazis?
Yeah.
Whether they understand what they're involved in or not.
The reason he did that actually is because he was going to just kill her because she had killed someone else or something.
Yeah, she'd done a really bad thing.
But when he got there, the guy in his head said like, okay, we'll just wait for everyone to leave, and he's like, no, we're doing this, like we're killing them all. And he's like, no, you're killing just her, and he goes, no, we're killing them all. So he like got mad
because he loved to kill.
No, I think it's just like he's pissed because they're all white supremacists.
And he didn't ask any questions like, how long have you been a white supremacist? And to go, I'm not, I just got invited by this guy.
I didn't even know.
I met him in a bar last night and he invited me to a party, and now I'm here.
It's Christmas party season.
I was trying to get away and now you've killed me, you know, and you chopped me up because you are judge, jury and executioner. That's what I didn't like.
So...
Because serial killers are bad.
So yeah, this was a quick review, but I personally think it's good in terms of like that fact that I know the originals, and I think this is a fun version of that. I'm glad they didn't just repeat that, but I do think that, I mean, first of all, the grabber stuff, I just think it's, wait, is it the grabber? No, the grabber is back phone.
The grabber's back phone, yeah.
Is the grabber in this too?
When the kids go missing.
Yeah. That was so random and just so like forced.
It was so you could see the cops trading in children and you go, they're even worse.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
So he's redeemed. But it's not like the guy who takes in the homeless, who's a true saint. He's like still somebody who should be locked up.
Sorry, but yeah, I do think it's really interesting and just a different form of it. Do you think that?
I need to see the original. You need to show me the original.
What I write down here? Does it fit in Christmas horror history?
Well, it's horror and it's Christmas.
What about the tone, camp versus serious? This is something that's interesting, is the fact that this was actually rated 18 here, which I think is rated R in the States, where it's like more gory.
Yeah.
So it is interesting that
it was quite bloody.
Yeah, but what one? Because I was trying to think, when it first was on, I was like, wow, it doesn't feel like an 18. And then I'm thinking, is there a scene in this where it deserves that?
When he goes crazy with the axe in the neo-Nazi Christmas party.
That feels like really light. I don't know, I'm trying to think of, maybe I'm just desensitized.
You are.
Because most of the time, what was we watching? The Housemaid, right? The house, okay, I mean, we just were talking about it earlier, but there's a scene in that where, spoilers for The Housemaid, he rips out like his tooth. Did you remember that part?
Yeah.
And everyone in the theatre, it was such a packed movie. We'll get into it in the actual review, but everyone was like, oh my god, oh, I can't watch this, oh god, oh, it's awful. And I was just sitting there like, watching it, and I'm like, what are you talking about? This is like...
I admired her thinking, and I knew he had to do it.
No, I mean, in terms of the audience, everybody was like, oh, I can't watch that.
But it was so horrible.
And I'm just there like this. So in the Silent Night movie, you're like, yeah, that whole scene where he killed all those people, I'm like, oh, was that gory? I don't even know anymore.
You're like a concentration camp.
I don't know anymore.
He goes, I don't know how many went into the gas chamber.
I'm just desensitized, I guess. But I'm trying to think if there was like a really bloody moment where I'm like, because most of the time I'm fine with gore, but I can't remember if there was like a moment that whenever you see like an 18 at cinema, I'm always like ready for it, and I'm always like, oh, that's gonna be good.
I know you've seen a lot of horror. I don't think it's done you any harm. You know what I mean? I really don't. I still think you're like a loving person and everything. Because horror in film is a separate thing.
Well, that's the thing. I think of it more in terms of gore now as like, did that deserve an 18 rating versus like, wow, was that gore? Like I'm so scared. I'm like, oh, I wonder why that was rated higher in terms of like rating.
Yeah, but that's why I couldn't understand why Now You See Me was a 12. You know, they
seem to give PG.
Yeah, they're giving things higher ratings. I think it's just to cover their ass.
Yes, they have to. They always get stuff gets cut down, especially horror. It gets like cut down.
Yeah.
I don't know actually if anyone could tell me if this is rated R or NC-17 or unrated. Basically, the way they release stuff over there is that a lot of the time it's unrated because it's so